Today we're watching Halloween Ends, which is hopefully the last movie of a very, very long franchise about some guy named Michael Myers, who I kept calling Mike Myers, which is a different person, which is also different from Jason. And I finally figured that out this year just in time to see, well, the ending, supposedly. Anyway, it's Halloween, you know what it is, starring Jamie Lee Curtis and a bunch of other people who I'm not sure I've ever seen before. I don't know, it doesn't matter. So when it comes to this new trilogy, I think I liked the first one. I don't remember it at all. I hated the second one, I remember that, and I was very much looking forward to the third one, if not just for the fact that it would be over already. Does evil die tonight? Let's find out. There were things I liked about this movie. Yes, I can admit that. Most notably, the first 10 minutes of the movie. It was all downhill from there. But the first 10 minutes was really good. It could probably stand alone as its own short film, and that would have made my night. That would have been enough. It is the closest we get to the Halloween feel of all the original movies, and that's kind of the best part of the whole thing. I love that they did the old bait and switch. You're looking out for a killer who's coming after the babysitter, and haha, kill that little kid instead. We love that. Not only does Jamie Lee Curtis have a personality, but she's improved. She's fun, she's sober. She's not just like some Sarah Connor type killing machine. She's a cursing grandma with a dirty mouth and a sense of humor, and she really likes pies, I guess. I don't remember that being one of her traditions, but they give her something to like about her finally, and I did. I liked her. Unfortunately, some reminder of her traumatic past is literally right around the corner everywhere she goes. That's a whole other thing though. Things I did not like about this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis narrating everything. Well, not everything, just enough to make me feel like I was watching Murder, She Wrote. Just replaced her little laptop with a typewriter, and I'm not sure what I'm watching anymore. I hope that some of you understand that reference. There just weren't that many kills in this movie, which is a surprise since it is the finale to the Halloween franchise, which is known for copious amounts of violence, murder, killing, just for the sake of it. And you get some, and the ones you do get are pretty cool. There was a blowtorch in the mouth once, someone got run over, and not only did she get run over, she got curb stomped as well. Oh man, the kill in the radio station. First of all, I hated that guy. Anyway, I spoiled way too much just now. But there were some good kills, and I hope you enjoyed them because you get 1, 2, 3 rapid succession, and then it's done. And then it's just the waiting game until Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers standoff, which is, let's be honest, the whole reason we're all here. And by the time you do get there, you've only seen Michael a total of 3 times. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he was supposed to be in this movie until 40 minutes and 40 seconds in when we see him for the first time. The first time. A movie about Michael Myers. Took us 40 minutes to see him. Is this the Halloween movie you were excited about? The last 5 minutes of this movie was like rewatching the last movie, the second one. It was all the townspeople coming out into the street from their hidey holes that they've been in this entire movie. I don't know. I would bet you money that they shot the end of this movie during the making of the second movie, and they were just like, just slap that on there, nobody'll know. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Things that confuse me. I'm gonna try to be specific because it's most of the movie. The teen romance. I don't even know where to start with this. Didn't they know each other for like 2 days? Something I did like about it was that it reminded me of The Lost Boys. It had like the leather jacket, the slow, heavy BPM, their skin against the neon light. They even had the vampire cave, which was just, the sewer was very much like the vampire cave. And it even reminded me a little bit of the sewer in It. There were a lot of Stephen King feels in this. The small town, the bullies, the distant parents, maybe even like the bad relationship with the mom between Corey and his mother. She was almost like a cartoon that was not supposed to be comic relief, right? Anyway, very Stephen King-esque. When it comes to Allison's purpose, what was it? Was it just to make Jamie Lee Curtis feel bad? I thought at least Allison might be some kind of inciting incident to get Michael and Corey to fight. Because at some point, Corey does ask Allison if Allison escaped or if Michael Myers let her go. You know why he asked her that? Me neither. I have no idea. It was totally pointless. And the way Allison falls for Corey right away, she's so aggressive in her pursuit of him. Like she's never met a man so mid in her entire life, and it's never been so impressive. I mean, the man's been convicted of manslaughter. You're a nurse, for God's sakes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all those who have been convicted of manslaughter. I feel like I'm being really insensitive right now, but I just feel like she could have done better. But the real romantic story, by far superior, way better than Twilight, is Jamie Lee Curtis and the old cop, who I am very much surprised is still alive at this point. But they're so sweet, meeting the grocery store, they do the little meet cute thing, they do the nostalgia thing, they talk about spring blossom, randoms. It's very sweet, and I was much more interested in them. The final and maybe most confusing relationship of this movie is between Michael Myers and Corey. Is Michael Corey's mentor? Is Corey helping Michael on purpose? Why does Corey want to wear Michael's face? If Michael is not infusing him with the power and the spirit to become the new shape, what is this all about? Especially because in the end, he just kills him anyway. What a huge waste of my time. For the fans, I feel for you. I really do. You're watching this movie for an hour and 40 minutes wondering when Michael will appear on the screen, and instead you watch a movie about completely random people that you have never seen before. That's gotta be a letdown. But by far, the most confusing part about this movie was how much I liked it. But again, I'm not a big fan of the franchise. I have no attachment to Michael Myers at all. So even though they did the old bait and switch a couple of times, I didn't really care. It was silly, it was brainless, and I honestly didn't mind watching it a second time, which is more than I can say about any of the Halloween movies I've watched in recent memory. I will say that the more I think about all the things that are wrong with this movie, the angrier I become. And when I consider what it must feel like to actually care about the Halloween franchise and then be presented with this garbage, I am livid. So, what did you think? Does the shape return? Did evil die tonight? Were you happy with this long-awaited finale? What did you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. And I forgot the other thing I was gonna say, even though I just looked over at my notes. The kills that they did have were great, though. That was the cat feeder. This is so hard! There were just thought and Michael Myers, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. No, don't stop it, I'm ready! I'm ready! What are your thoughts? Yeah, I don't know, let me know, okay, bye.